Only thing I want to do.
We got some good content coming up.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode with M&T Entertainment, where we cover movies, animation, TV shows, and even documentaries. Today, we're going to be covering Invincible Season 3, Episode 7 and Episode 8. Right out.
Episode 7. What have I done? Episode 8. Earth's greatest heroes join forces to fight a bunch of other invincibles, is what this episode is all about. So we're just gonna talk about the good shit.
Yeah, we
Right, yeah.
basically
Go ahead.
going to do our favorite moments of this episode.
I didn't really have much. I
Okay,
did have
okay,
a couple of questions though,
okay,
but we'll get into it.
okay. There we are. And our final thoughts. Okay, first we
Oh,
got.
damn. Okay, so I didn't know because I didn't watch the last season all the way like that. He killed Angstrom. It looks like he did, right? I don't know how the
I
hell he's still
mean,
alive.
he was supposed to be dead
Shit.
anyway. Invincible beat him to a bloody pulp, as you can see. And
Yeah,
it's the animation, so you
yeah, you
know.
would die.
And animation, they just you can come back. Obviously,
Yeah,
basically his brain is smush. So I thought
yeah.
this
You
was weird.
smash a
That they,
person's brain, they're brain dead, man. I don't.
but the thing, I think his whole body is mainly his brain. He got a big ass brain, from what I've seen. So apparently,
Okay. So he didn't destroy the good parts.
yeah, apparently so. So
Alright.
I was disappointed in them bringing them back though, but I see why. I see why.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cause I wanted to say this last thing because I think he was like a
Mhm.
main part of last season, like a big part of last season. So to bring him back for the next season is crazy to
Mhm.
me. I thought they
I'm
just
pretty sure that there's a big arc in the comics. I'm pretty sure that's why.
yeah, I'm
Because
sure it
they're
is.
trying to follow some of the comics.
Yeah, I haven't thought about reading the comments because I ain't want no spoilers. So, but
There's a different order in the comics.
oh, okay,
Yeah. Yeah, some stuff is in different order.
got you.
That's at least what I heard.
All right. Okay, so let's go to our next favorite moment. It's when,
This was very cool.
yeah, I looked at this when all the Invincibles invaded Earth.
Yeah.
Like, well,
Yeah.
they got sent by Angstrom out his green little portals over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this scene was badass when I first saw it. It's like it's crazy because of course, you got the Invincible that looks like,
In his Vegenomite suit.
yeah, that.
Yeah, I
I
thought it
mean,
was Fishman, but
fish man. What a fins? Ain't no fish man.
I don't know.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, we gotta do a close there.
There's no kills. All right. So our next favorite, one of my favorite moments of this is when Invincible and Adam Eve when they team up and they fight two Invincibles. So of course they his head, like it covers his whole face with the eyeballs, which is
Mm.
stupid, really stupid costume. To me, Invincible's costumes, like since we on this episode, they almost mostly look the same. You notice that? Like they all got it seems like they got most of them got the bug eyes. Either they got the thing wrapped around the head like that.
Well, yeah, of course. It's because you gotta stick to a certain look for Invincible.
That okay. But
Yeah.
when you have other heroes, like it's a black dude that's on the GOG that got the yellow version of this Invincible costume.
No, that's because that was supposed to be his original costume.
Oh, the black dude?
Yeah, tried to give Invincible that costume, and he didn't like it, so he ended up giving it to that other guy.
Oh, okay. I remember. One of my other favorite moments is when Mark first fights himself. Notice they got the same outfit on, only
Mohawk man.
reverse.
Yeah,
Mohawk Invincible or Uninvincible, like you said. What would you say? The Uninvincibles.
yeah, the Uninvincibles.
But yeah, I thought it was because Mark was like seeing himself for the first time in another way, and he was like, "What the?"
It's like this guy. What the fuck is going on with this mummy dude?
Yeah, I
Look,
noticed that too.
yeah,
Um,
because he was in the first season, but it went nowhere. I guess he was maybe in the second one. I don't know, but so apparently he needs a host but a male host, and he's gonna be a strong body, and he thought he had found it in one of the other marks.
Hmm.
Yeah, so but
Yeah.
I want to know where they're going with this shit.
Yeah, so anybody down in the comments, can y'all let us know who this
Yeah,
dude is? And I want to also know who are those two girls that came out of there. One of the girl
yeah,
mentioned
they
the other
were
girl
trapped
name.
there. They found his tomb, but he
Yes.
couldn't use them because they were grown. Well, I thought he was dead on the last one. Got shot in the head.
I mean, they didn't never said that he was dead then. This right here, he actually blew his whole damn body up. So I don't think you can come
Yeah.
back from that unless they just go fishing for all his body parts. But yeah,
Good. I didn't like that guy anyway.
I liked him. He was a comic relief from this show. So I wonder how they gonna replace him with the comedy
I
in
don't
it.
like comedy in my shows. I like
Man, get
seriousness.
out of
In my
here. Get
shows.
out of here with your seriousness.
That's why I
Okay.
watch Reach.
Reacher is kind of well, never mind. Anyway. But yeah, this was cool. I mean, this was sad to me. Cause I knew he was gonna soon somebody say I'll be right back in these shows and stuff, they pretty much saying that he's gonna die. He
Yeah,
just
they were
got this
gonna give up.
relationship. Yeah.
They were gonna stop superhero
Yeah, cause it
anymore.
seemed like he was about to try to change a little bit. Like she was like he was like, yeah, I can notice him. He noticed some changes in himself, like, and he liked it. So Invincible, it is on here. Like when Mark was wearing the yellow and blue,
Yeah,
that's just like his right there. Our next favorite moment.
a black and yellow suit. It's
That
pretty
is
cool.
clean. I like
Yeah,
only the best one I do is probably that one, and I like the cape,
put that black and yellow song.
black and yellow. No, I ain't doing that. Copyright, sir. Anyway, but yeah.
Put the bootleg version, the harmonica.
All right. So our next scene, big scene we liked in this episode was the ending part of this.
Yeah. So after Invincible is done getting his ass beat by himself, I guess he beat his own ass. Eh, so all that's finally done and everything, not in a good way. This dude comes out of nowhere from space. He's like, "Yeah, let's fucking go." I
Yeah.
was like, "Damn, man, you just got your ass beat, and all the other guardians, they're
Hell yeah.
out.
Hell.
Killer robots that go after Invincibles.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So final thoughts to this episode.
this was all right. Invincible fought other Invincibles. It's all cool.
The best
Yeah,
episode I've seen on since Invincible came on
damn.
all together.
Yeah.
Even if it kind of to me it still beat the when he fought Omni Man because he was actually fighting this dude back, but he was just
Mhm.
getting his ass beat by Omni Man. But anyway, let's get to it. All right, well, our first favorite moments of this episode is
Finally, this little piece of shit gets his ass
I
fucking.
should have known that you were gonna go up against this dude, man.
Yeah,
That little
fuck this
kid,
purple
man.
motherfucker.
Man, he a kid. But yeah, this scene right here was crazy. I was like,
He smacked his shit on that.
he was smacking his ass with his fist, and he was
He even said it. I'm gonna tear you apart. He went in like so. He was just ready on this little dude, right? And
mhm.
he punches him. And this scene was epic because it you get a shot of him coughing, and then you see his teeth fall down to the
Hell
ground, and you
yeah.
pan up. Yeah, fuck man. I didn't think they were gonna do him dirty like that, but it's
I
pretty
didn't
cool.
either because he's a kid, but thing is he's strong as
Yeah,
hell. But
yeah.
still, that dude is like
He
he
was
spent
gonna kill
he
him. He
had no
was.
mercy on this kid, none.
Ah, fuck no.
But he said himself that he killed kids and stuff before. So
No, but here's the thing. Mark was being stupid because if this kid and Mark teamed up, they could have beat this dude's ass.
exactly, I was thinking the same. I said,
And Mark was being stupid.
why
Yeah,
don't you just let him help you, man? Because he can do this.
yeah. It's him worrying about the kid. Got the kid more fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
But,
All right. So go to our next favorite moment. What you got right here?
this was fucking brutal, man. Holy
Oh yeah,
shit!
when he
And,
dragged his
and one of the
ass.
scenes, yeah, he was dragging his ass through people like Omni Man did, but
Yeah.
just the way they animated this shit, like people getting torn up. Fuck,
Hmm.
man. Like I like seeing this kind of animations and shit. it's pretty brutal and shit. I've
Yeah.
only seen this type of shit in anime. Like I haven't seen it in Western shit
Mm,
till more recently now. You know.
mm. Yeah, this scene
Yeah,
was
yeah.
crazy, but like you said, it reminded me of when Omni Man did it to him on the train.
So
Okay.
this is another brutal one where he karate chops on him, man. It's like he fucked this. Like this dude would just
You mean Omni Man? You mean
tear him
Invincible?
down. Oh yeah, my bad. Invincible.
Yeah, he had.
The
Yeah,
gauntlet dude was just smashing his ass.
yeah, he did, and yeah, this is when Eve get her ass kicked, man. I was mad right
Fuck!
there. What?
This was brutal as
But she had,
shit.
I thought she was gonna handle him a little bit at first, cause she kind of stopped his flight,
No.
but he adjusted to that shit. Like when she tried to
Yeah,
stop him in mid air, he was like, what's going
yeah.
on?" He said, "Fuck that." Then he adjusted and kicked her ass.
And then popped in the face.
Hmm.
Fuck! This is brutal shit.
Yeah. And then of course Mark, this is kind of remind me of like a Superman type of thing when he thought she was
Uh,
dead after he digged her up, and then he just got pissed. But yeah,
uh,
this right here. This scene was
no
sad.
man, I love the details. Yeah, no, he was fucked. He was crying like a bitch, man. I would too, man. But
Yeah.
he was done. He was like, yeah, it was a very sad
But I
moment.
think
But just the details in this is crazy.
and this is the moment where he I think he leveled up to me. This is the point when he started fighting to his all these times he always hold back on everything.
I don't know because the I know the dude mentioned it in this. He's like, just because you get angrier doesn't mean that.
Since he's half human, he's not
Mhm.
like a Ventremite. He's half a Ventremite, so his
Yeah.
feelings will control his abilities. I think, like how he,
No,
yeah,
no, because think about it. Here's how I thought about it when you said that, right? Have you heard that shit about when a kid gets trapped on the car and this like tiny mom, she'll pick up the car just using I guess the force of her emotions or
yeah,
her kid not wanting to die.
yeah,
She'll get this superhuman strength that if you were get her to repeat it, she couldn't do it. But
yeah,
I guess that's what you're talking about. The emotion side of the humans
yeah,
can get you to do some crazy shit.
for real, for real.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So we'll go to our next favorite moment. Oh, this is,
Yeah, he smashes the dude's gauntlet, right?
yeah,
He did he?
yeah, he did.
I noticed he couldn't use his hands anymore, bit by bit.
Because after this, he goes back after him right away. He don't just stop and say this
Oh
is
no, he
her.
doesn't stop. Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't stop.
So that's what I mean by he recovered real quick.
Oh, okay, all right. No,
Like,
his hand didn't recover. A thing that holds her power back when she was small or younger.
hmm
So she was in a handicap this whole time. So she's more OP
so
than
what
original.
you read about my
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was just gonna say this remind me of the Phoenix.
X Men and shit.
Yeah, she OP'd right here. OP.
Remember Iron Man where he was fighting Thanos and he used all his force to do
Oh
a blast
yeah, hell yeah, for real.
against Thanos.
He saw Eve with like she had collapsed and she was, on the ground. Then he turned his attention to her. Then that's what
Yeah,
gave that dude another chance.
yeah.
So
Oh, so
this
I
right
mean,
here.
he's the dude is pretty much done. Like it was like you said, the
hmm
dude's he broke his other hand, crushed his hand, and then Marcus like, you want me to this other dude, and it's
hmm
fucking crazy. You can go to the next. Yeah, he smashes the fuck out this dude.
Wow. Yeah,
Wow,
this
so
because Mark wanted Cecil to burn his body, but his
yeah, he
ass
told him.
kept
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
Yeah, that's stupid. That's
yeah.
gonna be a mistake. Watch.
Yeah, I got a shot of that. I got a shot. We go next.
Okay, so
It's cool, you know.
yeah, I like this. Them together. I love this couple. I
Make
love
it
them
easy.
together, man.
Good stuff. Yeah, see, his hands are all fucked up. That's why he had to use his face.
Okay, but I thought he was using his head anyway, even when his hands are not there. Cause I think the
Yeah.
head is like probably one of the strongest part of their body. I'm thinking, cause they'll like crush another like
Well,
that.
no, he couldn't use his hands.
But I'm just saying
He had
though.
to use all his left. Yeah.
All right. So what the heck was this
Well,
about?
no, okay, that's my question right there. So her after her powers went OP,
Yeah.
she undressed him with his powers with her powers.
Yes.
But I want to know what the hell this slime shit is about now when she uses her powers.
Yeah. I
Unless
think
she
it.
got real excited
I
and
think
got all wet and stuff.
hell.
Outside of that,
Damn.
outside of that shit, yeah, she melted the dude's suit. But I want to know what's going on with the powers.
I think what
Is
she. I think she broke over that inhibitor, whatever it is.
yeah,
That she to the point to where she just used her power. It's like it automatically OP now. They automatically like they're like not normal like how she was before. Like they're a little bit more because they melt.
what
She's
she was gonna
evil.
do. Yeah, turn evil or it almost destroyed her. Right?
Yeah. I
Was something similar
mean,
like that gonna happen?
yeah, I can see that. I can see it. I mean,
Yeah, I wonder
maybe it
where
was.
they're going. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I want it had to be a reason why they.
They focus on that shit big time.
Yeah, and why they decided to like Cecil was it Cecil them that kind of inhibit her powers made it. It had to
Yeah,
be a
yeah, they put
reason
an
why they.
inhibitor.
Yeah, why I want.
A reason for it, I'm
Yeah.
sure. So we'll see it on, I guess, next season or something.
All right. This is towards the end, right? This is the last of the episode.
Yeah, this is the end of the credits,
Yes. So
pretty much.
yeah, I think you're right. I think it is like this those brains that was on that spaceship, like that could control of
Yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
from
So this
last
cool.
season.
They're continuing it with it. I want to know where it's gonna go. When what season are they actually gonna play this off or start this?
Yeah,
Right.
I'm interested to see where that's gonna go.
Comics, but I don't know much about that
Okay.
outside of this.
Cause this is
What
the
I heard.
dude that Omni
The
Man.
investigator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was investigating Omni Man.
that was
But
pretty much it. That was the last scene,
I
I
don't know
think.
why is he dressed up as.
Then I had thought, and they didn't have a lot of the bullshit that I didn't like from the last one that I kind of saw a little bit of. But it was badass. It
Yeah,
was fucking.
I totally agree. I'm waiting for the next season. I think it's gonna be coming pretty fast. So
You know, there's talk about them doing this in live action.
oh, that'll be clean. That'll be
Yeah, that'd be
nice.
crazy. That I want.
This whole season.
Hmm.
So and thank y'all for watching. Peace out.
Let's step into the zone where we discuss what's shown on the MNT podcast, where minds get blown from the latest movies to the comics and the TV show.